Aloha, welcome to another video, and this particular video is a game that I'm kind of interested in. I've got a bit of a it's a nostalgic game for me. It's an interesting game for me. It's a game that I always seem to come back to in some form, in some incarnation, somehow. And this version is kind of interesting because it's running on the 3DO, and I quite like the 3DO. Anyway, this is basically Patience Mahjong. Basically, it's Shanghai triple threat for the 3DO. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep it basic. I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to keep it default. So we're going to stick it on original mode. Original mode, pretty simple. What you do is you have a tile set, you have a selection of tiles, and if you've never played this type of game before, very simple. You just match the tiles. You can only pick tiles from the edge, and that are easy to get out. If they're covered up by at least two sides, then you won't be able to get them out. So it doesn't make much sense now, but it will make sense in a moment. So let's have a look at the board here. So I'll give you a bit of an example. If I want to remove, for example, that one there underneath the white one, I've got no chance. You can't take that tile. However, I can take this tile because it's right on the edge, and I can just move it away very easily. It won't damage the stack. I know that that one's the same. They're now gone. And so it continues. Sometimes you can get stuck, sometimes you can get put in positions that you can't get out of easily. And then it's just a case of trying to reverse what you've done, go back and look and see what you've missed. Arcade mode is a bit more frenetic. You've got to basically do this to a time limit. This is kind of more patience oriented. Still fun, still interesting. So I'm just doing it very quickly, very whizzy fast, and see what happens. But obviously, as you start to take the tiles away, naturally you free up more tiles and more tile opportunities, and then it's just a case of doing what you can to get to the end. Now I'm looking for another 5. Where's that? Where's that? Where's that? Where's that? Can you see it? Nope. So, simple as that, really. So it's a game that it's been ported to a lot of systems, and I know that there is a version very, very similar to this on the PCFX, which is quite surprising. I think it would, because obviously it's a game by Activision. I think it was sub-licensed to them, which is kind of bizarre to me because obviously it's a Japanese game. It was sub-licensed to someone called Data West or something. I can't remember. I don't know. But I might have to revisit that. But the game, it's timeless, really, and it's been criticised because it is a simplistic puzzle game. And is it right for computers? Yeah, of course it's right for computers. It's brilliant. It's just a game that you can just pick up and play and just while away a little bit of time. And it's inoffensive. Do you know what I mean? It's not something where you've got to like melt your brain to be able to enjoy it. I'm kind of thinking of two things. My mind's kind of in two different directions. Part of me is wanting to say something witty and intelligent, yeah, right, and the other part of me is like concentrating on the game. Right, let's do this. Could you be witness to me completing something? Probably not, but I'm game if you are. Let's have a look and see what we will see. See, a lot of the there are three different tile sets, sorry, in the game, and the music one, and I think there's another one. There's a music one and some other one. Let's have a look. Preferences. Tunes. Oh yeah. Genghis Khan. Contemplation. Oh yeah, we'll have a bit of rice sprouts. Sounds good. Oh, that sounds a bit better, doesn't it? So yeah, tunes, very, very Japanesey, very authentically of the time or whatever. There's a little bit of atmosphere there. The backgrounds are kind of nice. It's kind of interesting. I like it. There are modern Mahjong games nowadays, and they kind of miss. I don't know what it is about me, but they kind of. I've got a really pretty interesting Mahjong game on the 3DS, and it's exactly the same. It is pretty much exactly the same, but it just doesn't have I can't explain it. It just doesn't have the feel that this game has. I can't explain it in words. It's the dumbest thing ever because it is exactly the same, and in some ways it's easier because you're using like a stylus basically. But it just isn't quite the same. Do you know what I mean? I can't put an intelligent spin on it. It's just the mechanics of it. It just feels a little different. There's a version of Mahjong called Shanghai, converted to the Game Boy by HAL Laboratories, and it's like one of the earliest games for the system, and it is amazing, it's brilliant, and it's got some of the catchiest tunes ever. But obviously, as you can imagine, it's a lot more simplistic, and yet at the same time it beats the pants off of most Mahjong games, most modern Mahjong games. So, a bit weird. Can't really describe. It's like the mechanics of the game or something are totally different on the modern ones. Looks like we might be stuck here. Or maybe not. There we go. Oh, those two as well. Things are on the up and up here. Right, I've got to get 4, which I can't get. And I've got to get that, which I can't get. What about this one? Yes, can get that. 5 and a 5. There's a 5 and a 5. That's them two all the way. At least one set of tiles don't have they have similarities, they don't match exactly. Some of the tiles, which is a bit of a curveball, but some of the tiles have a similarity to one another, but they're not exactly the same, yet they will get taken. You're supposed to match them up. I know that sounds really weird, but it's like some of them are like the same kind of symbol, they're the same kind of plant, or they're a similar plant basically, but they are, you know, although they're not exactly the same, they are basically takeable. I'm not quite sure why that is, to be honest with you. Answers on a postcard, please. Like them two I just took. Oh my god, what am I going to do here? Right, okay, so 2 and a 2, no, a 3, a 3 and a 3, can do that. 5 and a 5, yeah, no, maybe, no. Oh, that can go. So there you go, guys. I've got it down to 82. Should I carry on? Possibly, maybe. Yeah, why not? Let's power through it. Come on, we can do it. Some of you might be cheering me on here. I hope I don't disappoint you. Let's have a look and see. Right, we're getting close now. Here we go. 74 on the clock. see how we can get these. Oh, that'll go. That's out of the way. If I get I need another one that's like a 2. No, that's not it. Maybe one of them. Oh, way up. No. We've got it here, look. 3 and a 3. No. So, does anybody know any good Mahjong games? Anyone know any good Shanghai inspired games? One of the systems? Please do share them in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about this game, generally speaking, and you know, I'd love to know what you're thinking, what's on your mind and stuff like that with regards to this game. It's great to play. It's one of those kind of games. It's just inoffensive, you know. It's just easy to pick up and play, and anyone can do it. Do you know what I mean? It's just one of those kind of timeless things. Although I'm struggling with this a bit, to be honest. 2 and a 2. Maybe a 3 and a 3. Come on. Can anyone see the... Oh yeah, I can. Because of the shadow. Right, this is starting to come together now. This is starting to make sense. Can't take that out. Oh, can't take those there. This is starting to come together, isn't it, guys? We're down to 56. I need to start bringing these stacks down. How am I going to go about that, though? 4 and a 4. I need to start bringing the stacks down here. Otherwise, I'll just trap myself. No more moves. Oh, no. Alright, guys. Well, there you go. As you can see, I stuffed myself. But hopefully you guys are all okay. Hopefully everyone's having a good one and stuff like that. I really appreciate everyone who watches the channel and stuff. And thanks ever so much for your time. Thanks ever so much for your subbing, for your comments. Everybody who's jumped on so far, it means the world to me that you've done what you've done. And if you've got anything that you want to say, even if it's negative, even if it's something that, you know, whatever's on your mind, whatever you're thinking or feeling or you want to share with me, on any level, do it. Send me PMs, whatever you want. It's all good. I love it. I'm aiming for some sweet video responses as well. So if you guys fancy knocking out a video and sending me about these games, about anything that I'm doing, just let me know, because I love all that sort of stuff. And I hope you guys enjoy what I'm doing. Honestly, tell me if I'm doing something wrong. Alright. Okay, guys. See you in a bit. Have a good one.